live yet. I don't know because it just said you're live. Who knows? Crazy times, crazy times. How is everyone this Wednesday? I know no one is probably in here yet because y'all have to watch your commercials and get your notifications and all that stuff. I'm not going to be on here for too long. Maybe 20 minutes. If that. I'm normally do not get on my channel and do opinionated stuff. But a lot of my opinionated stuff is backed up by fact right now. And a lot of people are being really, really bad. Oop, ambulance. So I'm going to try to keep Disney out of this because this isn't really about Disney today, although everything I'm going to talk about, well, almost everything I'm going to talk about affects it. I really need to give you guys a couple more minutes to get in here. Yes, I don't know who's live right now and not because I haven't been paying attention and chatting. I don't know if you guys can. I hope you guys don't hear me crunching the ice. I got my ice water and the little bits of ice are coming through. Hopefully, I've got the air conditioning on the phone this time, so hopefully it will not overheat like it did yesterday. Oh, really good announcement. Miss Thang has a name. Miss Thang has a name. Her name is Bella. Miss Bella Kitty. I still call her Bebe. She is a Bebe. But her name is officially Bella. I see a butterfly. That must be Garrett. Hello, Garrett. I cannot reach out as I am driving. But welcome to the channel. Police funds. Can't touch phone. Can't look at phone. Not supposed to record with phone. That's the wonderful thing about living in a free country. We don't all have to have the same opinions. I do not think less of anyone for having their own opinions, and I appreciate the same respect in return. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So, that being said, I live, as most of you guys already know, Roadland. I live in a little town on the east side of Atlanta called Decatur. It's basically all Atlanta. I mean, Decatur's its own little area, but what happens in Atlanta it affects Decatur. We have a mayor and a governor in office right now who, I don't know what their issue is, but crime has just gone insane. Y'all can look that up for yourselves. You can Google Atlanta crime, Atlanta shootings, Atlanta stabbings, Atlanta blah 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 blah. You can Google it and find pages and pages of things that have been reported on. That does not include the myriad of items that have happened and things that have happened that have not been reported on for one reason or another. The county I live in has been known to hide information and lie about hiding information. My example of that is when something happened in my neighborhood and I'm standing there looking at the fire trucks and police department and ambulances everywhere in my neighborhood, and they're on the phone telling a reporter that they have no record of an incident happening on that street at this time. Yeah, okay. Apparently I was imagining the police cars. Anyway, So we'll let that be there. It is not safe here right now. Especially if you're a woman, it is not safe here right now. Hush, Garrett. Hi, Keith. Being a large city, basically like a headquarters city, major city, one of the 3 major cities, 3 or 4 major cities, I guess you can count Miami in that. But the 3 really big cities, Atlanta, New York, and LA. We have a lot of events here. We have a lot of things that happen here. Most of those things have been canceled or very, very downscaled or gone virtual. Atlanta Pride Festival announced today that they're canceling their outdoor festival that happens at Piedmont Park. Outdoor festival. It's going virtual only. They've canceled the in-person part of it. It happens in October. It's outdoor. But they cited their reason for canceling was they had spoken with public health officials and they care about their community. You can see this on the Atlanta Pride Committee's Facebook page. They typed that out themselves. That is a direct paraphrase quote. I say paraphrase quote because I probably screwed something up with it. But anyway, you can go there and look for yourself. I like to say when things are verifiable fast so people can look them up. Now, outdoor event. Can't hear? That's the air conditioner, it's not wind. Is that better? How's that? I'll lean over here, out of the wind. It's my Mac Daddy air conditioner. Wish my air conditioner in my house was this good. Anyway. So yeah, outdoor event canceled because they care about their community. Their words, not mine. About a month ago, y'all may or may not have, all of this will tie together at the end, but about a month ago, you guys may or may not remember a member, quasi-member of our community, why am I stopping? Quasi-member of our community passed away from COVID. He had not been feeling well, and some members of the community were worried about him, so they sent some policemen to go find out, do a welfare check, and he passed away. About a week, I think it was about a week before he had passed away, he went to Comic Palooza, another Comic Con. And there were comments on his pages about how other people who had gone to I keep wanting to say Comic Palooza, but it's Comic Palooza. It doesn't flow. We're also getting sick. So we pretty much think that that's where he got it. His handle was peanut butter with some numbers. Garrett may remember the numbers. I don't off the top of my head remember numbers. He was more prevalent in the Pops community, the Funko Pops community, but he came into a lot of the Disney streams here and there. I think I met him on Gilbert's stream, but I don't remember. Now, what does this have to do with today and why I'm on my soapbox? We have an event coming over Labor Day weekend, which is next weekend, called Dragon Con. Dragon Con generally brings close to 100,000 people. They say 85,000, but that's just ticket sales. That doesn't count people who come with people who buy tickets, people who come and stay and or go visit. They get hotel rooms. They can be in the hotels. They just can't go inside the events without a badge. hotels are closed off to unless you have a room key or a badge. But some of the things that happen at this convention, other than the drunken stupidity, and people get hurt, people drink too much, they pass out on I've seen people passed out on the side of the road when I was driving around downtown. But overall, it's usually a pretty good con. It's along the same, for those of you familiar with Comic-Con, it's along the same size venue as that. It's just instead of industry run, it's fan run. Another thing that happens is the hotel elevators cannot handle the amount of people going up and down them. So what you have all day and most of the night is an elevator lobby full of people, the lines going back up into the regular lobby, and you have elevators packed so full that you can't move. The elevators go down, they do that. The elevators do go down because they have too many people on them. They end up stopping here and there. But, and people who leave the con tend to get something called con crud, which is basically like a cold or the flu. It's a viral infection that you get from being in close proximity with a bunch of people. These people are coming usually from all over the world because of the shutdown in a lot of countries. It's pretty much just Americans coming. But they're coming from all across the country. They're bringing their germs here, and they'll be taking whatever germs they pick up here home. Also, people in the hotels that work there, in the hotels and the restaurants and the stores in downtown Atlanta, they have to go out to their community. Very few of these people actually live in downtown. So you're talking about people who are going to be driving out to the suburbs, riding public transportation. Sorry, guys. Riding public transportation. I don't know why this keeps doing that, man. Hopefully that's better. Stay. But they'll be riding public transportation home if they live inside the perimeter. Stopping at restaurants, gas stations, blah, 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 interacting with the community at large. This is what we call a super spreader event. Now, to add on to this, because of the crime and the current COVID issues here, and you see all this traffic everywhere, people are not staying home. I have a cat client to go visit. I don't go anywhere, but I work from home. I go, what are they doing down here? Awesome. I work from home. I go to take care of my cat client, and then I go home. That's it. I am not running around, going shopping, or any of that anymore for a while. Things will get delivered to the house, etc. You guys are getting a special tour today. You're going to see Emory Hospital. You're going to get to probably see Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. What is going on with all these cars? It's weird. Now, currently, and there's a website that our local affiliate WSB showed. Oh, you're not going to get to see Children's. Children's is off to the right. This is the backside of Emory Hospital Systems. Children's is off to the right. But the, what was I going to say? There's a website that our local news affiliate WSB posted. You can probably find it on their WSBTV.com or maybe WSB-TV.com. It lists the hospitals and who's on diversion and who's not. But I will tell you that pretty much everyone is on diversion right now. Grady Hospital is the main hospital that handles the area serviced by DragonCon. It's the main hospital that handles all the indigent services and all that stuff. They're in total diversion. They're not accepting people. They're turning away ambulances. That was in the news. You can also see that on one of our new, I don't remember, it was either Fox 5 Atlanta or WSB that I saw that on. So you probably go there and see. So if anybody breaks their leg, breaks a finger, a wrist, cuts themselves, falls down, drinks too much, ODs, whatever, they're SOL. There's nowhere for them to go. So we're having a convention in this city that will probably be at least 50,000 people, because it's not going to be as big as previous years, but at least 50,000 people under these conditions. And that's just totally irresponsible. And if anyone has concerns, ask them questions, points out something that's going on outside of their little bubble, they get muted. And they flat out said on their Facebook page, any word, you know, any saying against it, and I should have screenshot it and I didn't. They may have deleted it by now, but they said any words are going to get muted. You're going to get muted and kicked out or whatever. They muted me today. But it's irresponsible. Somebody on a local Facebook page, community Facebook page, within the last couple nights, an 11-year-old boy was riding his bike and fell. I don't know the circumstances around his falling, but he broke his leg. An 11-year-old boy. They called for an ambulance 3 times and none came, ever. Nobody came. Finally, a PA came and were able to help them splint his leg up and get it to the point where they could carry him somewhere, to his doctor, wherever they carried him, I don't know. Probably a stat care place, because I think those are a little easier to get into right now than the regular hospital. But ambulance never came, because they were told the ambulance didn't come because they didn't have anywhere to take him to. An 11-year-old boy on the side of the road with a broken leg. And this is ridiculous that we're having these conventions and these events with not a care. And I loved DragonCon up until this year. The way they're handling this year, the way they're acting, the way I've just lost all respect for it completely. And it's sad. It makes me mad and angry that they would treat people because they always report that they are all about, we are a community of people, we are a family. But they're not acting like that. They're acting like it's all a money grab. And I'm angry. So that's my soapbox. And I'm not talking about vaccines, I'm not talking about governmental bullshit, I'm just talking about, you know, and I believe everybody is entitled to their opinion. I'm just talking about, why are you going to bring all these people here who invariably need medical attention at some point, and there's not even a hospital. There's not a hospital to take them to. Yeah, and my personal beliefs are my personal beliefs. They're not everybody's beliefs. Your beliefs are your beliefs. As long as our beliefs don't put each other in jeopardy, that's fine. I believe in the immunization. I believe it should have been tested more. But it's also working where people are doing it. Atlanta is like 30% immunized, if that. I only have one shot because I had a reaction to that shot. But the doctor feels that I can have another one. That I have waited long enough. So as soon as I don't have clients that I have to take care of, I will go do that, where I can afford to have a couple down days if I need them. But I mean, this is just basic crime and safety in my city. Why are we stopping and slowing down? Why are you stopping in the middle of the road? People know how to ride a bike. Just stop there in the middle of the road. Anyway. But yeah, it's just basic crime and safety. There's no hospitals. So why are you bringing these people here for this large convention? We actually, to add on to this, we actually researched holding an event in the city limits of Atlanta because we were going to do that a couple years ago. Part of the rules and regulations that you have to follow is medical availability, and I don't understand how they're going to meet these rules. We don't have medical availability for people. And when I ask, I'm greeted with silence or they mute me. Greeted with silence and they mute me. Yeah, it's my AC that's causing the sound issues, but it's 96. The AC's not getting turned off. Hey Shelly, hey Danny. Paula. Yeah, please don't be repetitive in the channel. I value your opinions. Yeah, it is working to the point where most people are not dying now. But, you know, most people are... stop it. Most people are not dying now. But everybody knew, everybody with half a brain knew that even if you are inoculated against something, you still spread it. Hummingbird, yay! I have to go see a client. I'm almost there, so. Anywho, I am almost where I need to be. So again, my cat has a name. Her name is Bella. Freeze, I just stopped moving. Earthquake. But I have my say. I got angry because Dragon Con is just being irresponsible and then muting those with multiple voices. Bella, my pretty Bella. I posted some pictures. I'm trying not to go crazy with the pictures. I got some more really cute ones today. She fell asleep during my meeting on her little purple toy. It's just too cute. But I do need to keep going because I got to go up here and get this done. So I will talk to you guys again soon. Garrett, are you guys streaming tonight if you're still here? not sure if Garrett's still here or not, but I think Garrett, sometimes they're cutting back on their streaming a little bit. I'm not sure if they're streaming tonight or not. But if they are not, I'm sure there are plenty of other streams to find. I've been listening, it's called Boston and Maine, this channel, and they have webcams all over Boston and Maine and other parts of New England, and they're really cool, really pretty, mostly waterfront, and they play this really music. It's instrumental music. So I've been playing that in my office while I work, and the cat loves it. She settles right down. So I leave it play for her. And then, in case you missed yesterday's announcement, I'm setting up a cat cam this weekend. So I'm on that when I get that set up. So I'm gonna go, and I will see y'all again soon. Have a wonderful week.